The carry-on that broke in front of me at Hudson News last fall belonged to a woman wrestling with a telescoping handle locked at a 45-degree angle. She was trying to force it down with both hands while her boarding pass sat clenched between her teeth. The guy behind me leaned over to no one in particular and said, "That's why I spent $300 on mine." He tapped the top of his matte black away like it was the hood of a car he'd just waxed. I remember thinking, is it though? Because I've seen plenty of expensive luggage with cracked shells in baggage claim carousels, and I've watched a $70 Samsonite survive a decade of annual family trips to Orlando. The price gap between budget and premium luggage is enormous. The performance gap might not be. The assumption most people carry into this purchase is straightforward. Expensive luggage is made of better materials, so it lasts longer, so it's worth it. That framing isn't entirely wrong, but it obscures where the money actually goes. An Amazon Basics hard-side spinner retails for roughly $80. It's ABS plastic, lighter than polycarbonate but measurably less impact-resistant, and it comes with a 3-year warranty. The consensus across consumer testing is that budget bags in the $50 to $130 range last 2 to 4 years of regular travel before the failure points emerge. Those failure points are remarkably consistent. Zippers lose alignment, wheels degrade, handles collapse. Not the shell, not the fabric, the moving parts. And when we're talking zippers specifically, the industry standard is YKK. YKK zippers are widely considered the most reliable on the market, and their presence or absence on a bag is one of the cleaner signals of where a manufacturer actually spent its component budget. Consumer Reports surveyed 8,168 members who own carry-ons and found that the 2 features travelers prize most are wheelability and durability, specifically how well zippers, handles, and other mechanical components hold up over time. Not aesthetics, not brand recognition, not the feel of the polycarbonate. Wheels and zippers. The Away carry-on sits at around $275 to $295 and uses a polycarbonate shell, more impact-resistant than a BS, with the ability to flex without cracking. It comes with a 100-day trial and a lifetime warranty, though that warranty requires proof of purchase and doesn't cover bags bought secondhand. Forbes named it their top carry-on recommendation in June of 2026 for roomy packing space and durability. Away was founded in November 2015 by Jen Rubio and Steph Corey, both former Warby Parker employees. Rubio ran social media and Corey headed supply chain. The company made $12 million its first year. By 2018, revenue hit $150 million. By May of 2019, Away had a $1.4 billion valuation. They achieved that not by reinventing luggage engineering, but by applying the direct-to-consumer playbook from eyewear to carry-ons. Since then, a wave of DTC luggage brands has followed the same template: July, Monos, and Base, each running essentially the same Warby Parker playbook on a different colorway and a slightly different price point. The product is good. The margin structure is better. At the top of the market, Rimowa, which pioneered the polycarbonate hardshell back in 2000, now sells carry-ons starting around $700, with aluminum versions pushing past $1,000. TUMI sits in a similar tier, and both brands appear in Consumer Reports' broader luggage durability surveys. But the polycarbonate shell itself doesn't explain those price premiums any more than it explains Away's. The material is the same. What you're paying for shifts significantly once you clear $300. Meanwhile, a Travelpro Max Lite 5, the bag used by airline crew members across more than 90 airlines, retails for approximately $157. It includes a lifetime warranty with what Travelpro calls their trusted companion promise, covering repair costs and return shipping for the first year. The brand was born from airline use. In 1987, a 747 pilot named Bob Plath got tired of dragging a horizontal suitcase through terminals, so he strapped wheels and a handle onto one vertically. That prototype, became the rollerboard. Consumer Reports put 12 spinner bags through 31 separate evaluations: pulling, dragging, dropping, stretching, stabbing, soaking. Among 23 luggage brands surveyed, only 2 excelled in both durability and wheelability: Away and Briggs Riley. Travelpro didn't quite match those 2 in lab testing, but flight crews who log triple-digit travel days per year keep buying it. There's a gap between what survives a controlled lab drop test and what a 5'3" flight attendant needs from a handle at 4 in the morning in Charlotte. If you're comparing a $60 bag to a $300 bag, you're not really comparing 2 suitcases. You're comparing 2 sets of wheels, 2 zipper systems, and 2 telescoping handles that happen to be wrapped in different shells. Premium Luggage now uses heavy-duty polyurethane wheels with ball bearings, essentially inline skate wheels adapted for suitcases. Travelpro's Precision Glide system is designed to roll without veering across uneven surfaces. A replacement wheel kit for a mid-range or premium bag runs $15 to $25, and the job takes under an hour. For budget bags, professional repair often costs more than the suitcase itself. Part of why this matters is what happens to luggage between the check-in counter and the carousel. Baggage handlers are moving hundreds of bags per shift under serious time pressure, and the abuse is systematic, not accidental. Budget components weren't designed for that load cycle. Repairability is where premium brands build a quiet structural advantage. Brands in the medium and upper price range offer spare parts for up to 20 years. For cheap, unbranded products, fitting spare parts may not exist at all. Briggs & Riley's unconditional lifetime guarantee is the clearest articulation of this in the industry. If your bag is ever broken or damaged, they repair it free of charge. No proof of purchase needed, no questions asked. Here's where this connects to your actual situation. If you're a frequent flyer, a business traveler putting 6 or more flights a year on a bag, the math shifts pretty dramatically. If you fly 3 times a year, a $60 bag that lasts 3 years costs you about $6.67 per trip. A $300 bag that lasts 10 years costs you $10 per trip. At that frequency, the budget bag wins on pure math. At 6 flights per year, the $60 bag runs from $3.33 to $5 per trip, while the $300 bag drops to $1.50 to $1.88. At 12 or more flights per year, the premium bag costs under $1 per trip. The crossover point is somewhere around 6 trips per year, and that's before accounting for replacement costs, emergency airport purchases, and the specific indignity of a zipper separating during packing the night before an early morning flight. There's a number hiding between 60 and 300 that the premium luggage marketing would prefer you not notice. $157. The Travelpro Max Light 5. Lighter than most bags at twice the price, with wheels that outperform cheaper alternatives and a lifetime warranty. The industry's pricing architecture is designed to make you skip past it. Too expensive to feel like a deal, too cheap to feel like an investment. The man behind me at Hudson News was confident his $300 bag was protecting him from the telescoping handle failure happening 3 feet in front of us. Maybe it is. But the component most likely to fail on that woman's bag, the handle mechanism, costs a manufacturer roughly the same to upgrade whether the bag retails for $150 or $300. The polycarbonate shell, the brand partnership, the Instagram-ready colorways, the unboxing experience, those are where the remaining $150 goes. The handle that doesn't lock at 45 degrees was available at half the price. It just wasn't available in matte black.